Voyager 1, the most distant spacecraft from planet Earth, has once more enchanted both specialists and space enthusiasts around the world. Launched in 1977, this gem of a spacecraft has consistently delivered invaluable facts, revolutionizing our knowledge of the outer reaches of the solar machine and beyond. Recently, famous astronomer Neil deGrasse Tyson reported an earth-shaking finding. Voyager 1 has identified 775 previously unknown phenomena traveling through the vastness of interstellar space. This remarkable discovery raises deep questions about the universe and the power wonders which may be just beyond our grasp. In 2012, Voyager 1 entered interstellar space, traveling more than 14 billion miles from Earth, a big milestone in humanity's first forays beyond the shielded barriers of the sun machine. It has been a sentinel ever since, probing the uncharted regions between stars. The revelation of those 775 mysterious gadgets has become one of the most alluring trends of this endeavor. What could they be? Are they remnants of old cosmic events, debris from distant systems, or even novel phenomena yet to be interpreted? Even though no longer built to impact on such devices, Voyager 1's equipment, particularly its cosmic ray detector and plasma wave instrument, has played an essential role in examining the interaction between charged debris and magnetic fields within the region between stars. The finding of these 775 anomalies is most likely due to subtle changes in the plasma environment or the deflection of cosmic rays as they experience interaction with those objects. Direct comment wasn't possible since Voyager's cameras were disabled many years earlier to save power, but strong evidence strongly suggests their presence, indicating the intricacy of interstellar space. For decades, scientists thought that interstellar space became usually empty, filled only occasionally by stars or planets. But that idea is challenged by this new finding. The idea that space might be filled with moving objects offers new perspectives, possibilities that some of them are leftovers of ancient star systems, remnants of planetary particles, or perhaps icy bodies drifting through the galaxy. The birth of those objects remains a mystery. Are they expelled remnants of supernova processes, distributed over vast distances through shockwaves from dying stars? Or perhaps were they born far away in distant galaxies, pushed by unknown forces and besting this far with our galactic hood now reaching us? The variety of these 775 devices is also intriguing, with researchers hypothesizing that they can range from simple rocky pieces to intricate systems designed under conditions enormously unique from those in our sun device. Researchers have even considered the possibility that these objects will be the remains of extraterrestrial civilizations, their technology now floating in interstellar space. Although this concept summarizes the overall public's imaginativeness, Tyson has dwelt more on the scientific ramifications. If any of them were artificial, it would have huge implications, implying that clever existence once existed somewhere else in the universe. Voyager 1's findings highlight the limitations of today's era in investigating interstellar space. Even though the spacecraft had super accomplishments, it is based on 70s technology, and that hampers its capabilities. Upcoming missions, prepared with better units, should be able to provide more accurate analysis of these interstellar phenomena. These advancements mark the need for continued area exploration, with NASA and other area agencies already increasing the next wave of interstellar probes. The find also encourages us to rethink the fate of region travel as humankind navigates its attempt to mission beyond the sun machine. Interstellar space would need new technologies to encounter and bypass potential threats. At the same time, these devices should offer precious potential for scientific observation, with an invitation to look closely at one of them that could produce unmatched information about their makeup, form, and origin. Such information may someday result in finding new materials or strength resources beneficial to humanity. This discovery underscores the enormity and complexity of interstellar space. Even after all the centuries of astronomical study and numerous years of region exploration, we're just starting to scratch the outside of what lies beyond our solar system. There are even astrophysicists who've advised that some of those items is most likely associated with dark matter, the unfamiliar material that accounts for a mind-boggling amount of the universe's mass. If these objects exchange with darkish count, it can provide the initial direct evidence of its presence and behavior in space. The finding of these 775 objects also raises vital questions regarding their balance and sturdiness. Are they temporary phenomena, meant to exhaust, or are they permanent abilities of interstellar space? This should provide common insights into how be-counted bureaucracy and develops within the galaxy. Voyager 1's long-term mission still demonstrates the creativity of its engineers, still last one in each of humanity's most significant medical equipment after 45 years in space. These findings task assignment prior hypotheses regarding the sparseness of space and support that interstellar space could be far larger filled with be enumerated than previously concept. This bears deep significance in astronomy and astrophysics, likely transforming our knowledge of galaxy formation, galaxy evolution, and galaxy interaction. It may further influence models on the birth and death of stars. Scientists have started to pose essential questions regarding the physical characteristics of those devices. Are they dense and solid, or are they spread out like clouds? Knowing what they're made of should give us valuable information about the chemical richness of the universe. Others have hypothesized that those devices is most likely pieces of runaway planets, celestial bodies that drift along through space without orbiting a star. If that is the case, then it could be a primary find altering planetary development and movement thought. The discovery also emphasizes the necessity for upcoming missions that have advanced technology. A project with a purpose to take a look at interstellar space could want to study these objects more element and provide the type of information that Voyager 1 cannot. To launch a spacecraft into interstellar space, however, presents gigantic technological challenges. Perhaps the most critical challenge is developing propulsion systems to support long voyages between stars, possibly involving propulsion technology such as ion engines, solar sails, or even nuclear fusion propulsion. Despite the development in the propulsion technology, space agencies will encounter some of the scientific issues while reading objects in interstellar space. Space is too huge, and it is a problem to identify the locations of those objects. Those objects' study will be made difficult by their locations. The next missions will desire to widen innovative approaches to calibrate and find those devices, most likely using sophisticated sensors or gravitational lensing to detect faint changes in area time. Another significant issue will be know-how how those objects interact with the distance between stars. Space isn't vacant though, is filled with charged trash, magnetic fields, and cosmic radiation. Voyager 1's statistics show that those objects could be causing diffuse changes to the plasma environment they skip through. How these interactions happen should demonstrate new information concerning both the objects themselves and the material between the stars. The capacity finding of these objects also brings into question their function within the greater form of the galaxy. Are they members of a society of be counted within the galaxy, connected through cosmic currents and gravity? If those objects are remnants of past cosmic events, their placement in interstellar space would perhaps hold hints about the past of the galaxy, similar to how geological formations on Earth track the histories of our planet. As we keep looking at those 775 mysterious objects, we may also benefit from a better comprehension of how the universe progressed on a much greater scale. While we do have an excellent knowledge of how galaxies, stars, and planets form and exchange through the years, the space between these structures is still largely untapped. These objects could be the building blocks of massive cosmic structures, offering clues to how count number is recycled across the galaxy over cosmic time. Along with shedding light on the universe's evolution, those findings also might offer invaluable records about the formation of planetary structures and stars. Voyager 1 would also have been able to spot remnants of protoplanetary disks, clouds of gas and grime which form spherical youth stars and ultimately provide rise to planets. Assuming that such stuff has escaped out of their form superstar systems and is now traversing interstellar space, these could assist in examining more nearly the methods with which planets take shape of their early levels. The search for life outside Earth has also been shaped by the help of these findings. Although there might not be evidence that those things are immediately connected with life on other planets, their presence is adding to the mounting body of evidence that the universe is much more complex and diverse than once thought. Organic chemical compounds, the ingredients of life, are found in interstellar space, and it's possible that some of them must contain such chemical compounds. If even a fraction of them contain organic materials, it'd also support the idea that ingredients of lives may be present throughout the universe. Finally, The finding of those devices also raises questions about the potential for alien technology. Although there is no direct proof to indicate that those objects are the remains of extraterrestrial societies, their discovery inevitably raises questions. Might some of these objects be technological artifacts, either abandoned for a long time or still active, floating through space? This question, while hypothetical, continues to intrigue the general populace's imagination, challenging us to not forget the potential of life outside our world.